And now we are gonna jump into the player of the week, brought to you by the Bear Restoration. The top four teams are brought to you by the Bear Restoration. When disaster strikes, you need a team you can trust. The Bear Restoration is your go-to for water, fire, and mold damage. Call the Bear Restoration today or visit www.thebearrestoration.com. You know what? Player of the week. Now we're going to talk about the player of the week based on UEFA and most current games. But you mentioned something that I really grabbed my attention,
Yes.
Luis. That is really nice. Going back to the question on YouTube, and you said that how accessible and affordable
Yeah.
it is to play soccer. And let's go back in history, and we have to mention that Pelé, the great Pelé, all right, started playing with coconuts.
Yeah, you see? Yeah, exactly.
Unbelievable. With coconuts. Look at
Yeah.
Andres looking at me.
That's
huh?
what I'm saying.
Coconuts.
You just need a sphere, like a sphere type of thing, and you can just play soccer. Like I remember when I was in school, I used to do that. Like grab like bunch of like paper and then just put tape around and just play with my friends in the playground. Man, it just makes it cheap, and it also it's like a game that you can play for hours and hours and hours.
And just to wrap up on that question, soccer builds discipline, builds athleticism,
Yeah.
builds passion, and it's what they call the beautiful game. Now, player of the week. Let's talk about Jules Brand. We have Jules Brand score late winning goal of at the 86 minutes and sent Lyon to the final.
Yeah, that's the
And-
women's UEFA Champions League. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a women's UCL. And why she matters? Well, because that was a big game mentality and, clutch performance under pressure. So this is great. Big players don't just play well, they decide moments. And this is crucial for now FIFA 2026. What was the player of the week for you, Luis?
For me, Elio, I can just stay with him. Ousmane Dembele, like the Ballon d'Or reigning Ballon d'Or champion. That guy right there, just something different. Elio. He might not be the most impactful when it comes down to like players like Lamine Yamal are more attractive, or Rafinha, or like example Luis Diaz. But that guy just made his work. He scored 2 goals in the first leg against Bayern Munich and had 1 assist in that game. He won player of the match that day. And also, right now, in all competitions, he has 18 goals and 11 assists in 36 games. He has not been able to play all the games on the season, but I think his impact on PSG, the way that he matches with the rest of the team and the rest of the players, just makes it more like makes it great. Like in Champions League numbers, he has played 11 games. In those 11 games, he has scored 6 goals, and then he has 673 minutes play, 30 total attempts. That's 2.73 average per match. So this guy can get to the box and he can like create some shots. And also he's at 86.82% passing accuracy. That guy is something else in Champions League. I think he elevates his style of play, and he elevates the way PSG that I thought was going to take a step back this season, but that's not the case. They just keep playing better and they just keep winning.
That is awesome. I want to remind you that you can email us at espnwruf@gmail.com, brought to you by Coke Zero. And also we have a text line that you can communicate with us, brought to you by Campus USA Credit Union, 352-325-3777. Who was the player of the week for you? We want to hear from you. Yeah, there is many players, and you just mentioned Mbale, and we have to mention, talking about that, going back to injuries, that Mbappe was injured last week,
Yeah.
and also Luka Modric had a double fracture
Yeah,
on his face, and I was like, wow. You would say that, or you would think that these players will kind of like hold back a little bit, and then they want to get hungry to the World Cup. They are giving it all up on the Champions League as well. They are going all out in Champions League and expecting, obviously, FIFA 26. It is unbelievable.
It is unbelievable, Elliot, because at the end of the day, I thought that I didn't saw too many injuries ahead, but now everybody's just getting injured. And they're not even getting injured in the friendly matches that these countries are going to have before the World Cup. They're getting injured throughout the season because they're trying to save their hopes and save everything else. Like, for example, Tottenham, Xavi Simons, he got injured because Tottenham right now is in the relegation zone in the Premier League. That's one thing. So that's pretty important. Like, for example, Hugo Ekitike, like I mentioned, he tore his Achilles in a Champions League match. So he just had the highs, the stakes get higher, Elio, and it's kind of unfortunate. For example, look at Modric. I don't think he's gonna miss the World Cup. He might win. He might play one of like those masks that they be using.
Yeah.
He might wear one of those and he say, "Yo, I'm not missing my last World Cup. I gotta play." So everybody just trying to stay as healthy as possible to make it to the World Cup. For example, another example, Lamine Yamal. Barcelona is just gonna hold him until the World Cup because Spain needs him, pretty much.
Amazing, amazing. So let's hear from our sponsors.